Story time, Jackie. Christmas story time. You want to hear a good Christmas story?
No.
Yes. The elf who liked Ron Paul.
Oh, good Lord. Why you want to make the internet mad? This Red State Update is brought to you by this book. Go buy it!
The elf who liked Ron Paul. Once upon a Christmas time, there was an elf who liked Ron Paul. Every morning when he'd go into the Santa's workshop break room, all the other elves would say, "Shit, hey, here come that elf who likes Ron Paul again." "Well, I guess you saw the latest polls in Iowa," said the elf who liked Ron Paul. "Uh-huh," said all the other elves. "It's gonna be awful hard for the mainstream media to ignore Ron Paul now," said the elf who likes Ron Paul.
Why does the elf who likes Ron Paul talk like that for?
Well, the elf who likes Ron Paul talks like Ron Paul. I mean, sorta. You know, I'm working on it. Silver and gold isn't just a song from Rudolph. It's also a wake-up call, said the elf who likes Ron Paul. "Yeah," said all the other elves. "Well, see you later." And they left the break room and went home and deleted the elf who likes Ron Paul from their Facebook. The end.
They end?
Yeah, well, I wanted to go out on a happy ending.
Well, that's a happy ending.
Yeah, it gets pretty depressing after that. I mean, the elf who likes Ron Paul gets into a fight at work with the elf who likes Rick Santorum.
What? There's an elf that likes Rick Santorum?
Yeah, real closet case. So the elf who likes Ron Paul gets written up by Human Resources, and then the elf who likes Ron Paul gets caught adding Ben Bernanke's name to the naughty list. That's strike 2 for him. And then the elf who likes Ron Paul starts arguing with Santa Claus right to Santa Claus's face. "Why are we delivering presents all over the world? They don't even want our presents." Yeah, and then so, you know, he gets fired, he gets canned, and then he gets real depressed over seeing Ron Paul come so close, but ultimately lose to Mitt Romney.
Oh, hell, you don't know what Ron Paul's going to lose. You just like all the other elves.
I am not like all the other elves.
All the elves saying Ron Paul ain't going to win? Well, hell, he's winning now, yeah.
Yeah, Iowa.
Oh, hell, that's just like all the elves always saying that. You always say Ron Paul win Iowa, it don't matter. Well, how come if Mitt Romney wins Iowa, it's like, hey, Mitt Romney wins Iowa. But if Ron Paul wins Iowa, it's like, oh, hell, Ron Paul ruined Iowa. Good Lord, this country's so confused and crazy and wore out and tired. Hell, I don't know, Ron Paul could win the whole damn thing.
What, are you just trying to be nice to Ron Paul to get this video on Ron Paul websites and all the Ron Paul people watching our video, and we get all them millions of Ron Paul views, and we, you know, we'd like to take this moment to make an important Red State Update endorsement. Jackie and I, together, fans, want to endorse Ron Paul for president.
I do not, no sir.
Jackie, think about it though, not just for the money and the views and the power we can have in the Ron Paul community. Think about a Ron Paul presidency. We know Obama's ruining this country. We know Mitt Romney's going to ruin it even more boringly. But Ron Paul will ruin this country in ways we have never even seen before. Ways we can't even fathom. If we're going to go out, if we're going to go down as a nation, let's at least make it interesting. You got time for another story?
No.
The Hobbit who liked Ron Paul.
All right.
Why are we spending all this time walking to Mordor? I have a Shire First policy. It's none of our business what orcs or wizards or any other monster wants to do. My precious is the Constitution. And then he smokes his Smurf pipe.